Hey everyone, today is a great day because I just got back from the bins, which means I have a little haul to share with you. I haven't been able to go to the bins since the summer because my new job, the hours overlap with the very limited hours that the bins are open down here, but I had a day off today, so of course I had to make a trip down to the bins. I won't bore you with how the San Diego bins operates, but it is pretty complicated, so if you are interested, you could leave me a comment down below or message me on Instagram. But there are sales where they charge by weight, but I went to the sale where they charge by piece, and I got 16 pieces at $1.25 each. I got 8 pieces at $2 and 1 piece at $3, which sometimes the prices doesn't really get that much higher than $3 a piece. But I don't really mind the piece pricing because the other bins that I would go to is the Los Angeles bins, and their prices are outrageous now, so I would end up paying more per piece there. But obviously I could find better things at the LA bins. The San Diego bins, the hours are very limited, so it's not like you could just go there and spend 5 hours there. You're kind of honestly, the first bin you go to, that kind of will determine your whole bin trip because they never put out new things, and so the stuff just gets more and more picked over as time goes on, and you only have a 2-hour window. But I'm really satisfied with the stuff I was able to get, partially because I found a decent amount of stuff that I might want to keep. So yeah, anyway, let's jump right in. The first thing I found is a new with tags pair of jeans. They're just George, which I think is sold at Walmart, but they're one of the big and tall sizes. It's a 50 by 32, just pretty basic pair of jeans. Like I said, new with tag. I'll be listing everything on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and then there might be a few things that I'll cross post over to Curtsy or Depop as well. And actually I did get a few things to take to my local consignment store or a buy sell trade store, so I'll let you know when those pieces come up. But just know basically everything, no matter what it is, I'll list on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. So yeah, anyway, those were new with tags. Like I said, these don't have a tag, but I have a feeling they're new without tag because they're also from the George brand. Same exact cut, the relaxed cut, and same exact size, 50 by 32, and they feel in, like I said, new without tags condition. There is some fuzz and lint on them because they're black, but they feel like they've never been washed or worn. So those are great. Even men's big and tall, plus size stuff does well for me, even if it's just Walmart. I've sold it before. So yeah, I'm not gonna get a crazy amount, but definitely worth paying. I think the pants are $2, so $2 each. Yeah, next, this was a fun find. It's to put on your fireplace mantle, but it's this cute, I thought I could just use it as a garland. It says Boo, and it has these hanging little pom-pom tassel bats on them. It's so cute. I don't really have a good place to put this, so I'll probably give it to my mom because it'd look cute in her house. And yeah, they only charged me $1.25. Sometimes you'll find odd things like that in the bins, and like I said, it's kind of up to the cashier to decide what to charge you for. But yeah, there was actually a lot of nice sweaters in the bins, which is great because we're in sweater season, and normally, when they charge you by the pound, sweaters tend to cost more, but it was nice because they only charge $1.25 for sweaters. So I did get a few to take to my local consignment store just because they're in great condition. I couldn't leave them behind, but it'd be kind of hard to sell them myself because they're kind of brands I've never heard of. The first one is this mock neck sweater. It's just a nice knit pattern and stuff. So I think because my consignment store, they only buy seasonally, so I wouldn't be able to bring summer dresses or shorts or anything. They're only buying for fall and winter, so I thought that was a great pickup to take to them, and I already have a load that I'm planning on taking. Next, this is a little Brandy Melville plaid skirt. It kind of has some pleating to it. It is Brandy Melville, which they do have a lot of one size pieces, but this is a size small. And Brandy Melville, it's kind of hit or miss. The old pieces don't really do too well. There are some pretty popular pieces that do well, but I just thought skirts like this in general are pretty popular for fall. So I think this is a piece I'll cross post over to Curtsy as well, just because that's definitely the market over there is, maybe high school and college age girls. So that stuff does well for me over there. Another sweater, I'm not sure if I'll be keeping this one or selling it or what. It is from Hollister. It's in great condition. It's this cropped knit sweater. So yeah, nice for me to wear to work potentially, because it would like go with any pair of pants. And the classrooms, I work in school and the classrooms are so cold, so I need a sweater in there. But yeah, anyway, next, oh, another Hollister sweater. I found this in the same bin, which was the first bin I looked through. It's like more of an open knit sweater, like you could kind of see through it more. But yeah, again, just like a cropped sweater. I might try this one on too and see which one I want to keep, if I do want to keep any of them. This one I kind of looked up afterwards, and I wouldn't have gotten it if I would have known, but it's like this kind of like lightweight sweatshirt, and I saw like the tag, and the tag looked intriguing, and it's Fielder by Bonobos, and I know Bonobos can do like okay, it's like a men's line, and so yeah, I just threw it in. They only charged me $1.25 for it, but this is actually the line that they sell at Walmart. So yeah, I might just take this to Buffalo Exchange and see if they buy it for me, just because I doubt I'll be able to get that much for it, especially since like the buyer would also have to pay for shipping, so probably wouldn't make it too worth it. But yeah, next, this is another sweater I think I'll be taking to the consignment store. It's just airy. It's this really soft sweater, but it's pretty basic, so and you know, Aerie's not super expensive, so I'll just take it to them and get some quick cash for it, since like I said, all sweaters are just $1.25. Next, this is a Free People top. It kind of has like t-shirt material here, and then the sleeves are like lace with some embroidery, so I thought it was a nice style. Some Free People pieces are more saturated than others, so I'll really have to look at comps to determine like what I'll price that at, but that's another brand that does really well for me on Curtsy. Next, I think I'm gonna be keeping this one for myself, but I'll see. I'll try it on. It's Abercrombie and Fitch. It's like this little quarter zip knit sweater. It's slightly cropped. It's got long sleeves with kind of like this split in the sleeve, so I think again it'd be a good thing to wear to work. It does have some pilling on it, but I can easily take a sweater shaver and get that right off. So yes, and oh, this piece I also got to take to Buffalo Exchange, because my local consignment store, they only take women's stuff, but Buffalo Exchange, not only do they sell men's and women's, but they tend to buy year round. Like they always have like a short section, they always have a jacket section, so yeah. But I like to take men's stuff to them because they tend to get less men, so sometimes they're even like pretty desperate to buy men's items. This is just a Wrangler like long sleeve tee, I guess, kind of like a Henley tee. It's kind of got that Carhartt look with like the little Wrangler patch on it, but it was in great condition. It feels like new without tags, so I think they'll like that for the season. This is another sweater I got to take to the consignment store. It is the brand Sanctuary, which I think is sometimes sold at Nordstrom, but it's just like a classic turtleneck knit sweater that my consignment store loves, and they tend to get a lot of like super no-name brands, so even if I bring them like Forever 21, which is obviously not the greatest brand ever, but it's like a recognizable brand, so like they still like love that kind of stuff. Let's see, next, another sweater. Like I said, I've had a lot of sweaters, and I don't know if there was just like a lot of sweaters in the bins or if like no one else wanted sweaters, but it's a Zara sweater. It does have an open knit, so I'll try it on and see like if I have to like wear something under it probably, and just if I want to keep it. It's a size medium, but it's super soft. It kind of has like a bobble knit to it, which I thought was super cute. So yeah, I'll try it on and see if I want that one. Like there's like there's been at least like 5 sweaters I think I've said that I want to try on, but I'll probably only end up keeping like 2 of them, and the rest I'll probably list. Yeah, I'll probably list them. I don't know, I might take them to a consignment store. But yeah, I think this is the last sweater I got to take to the consignment store. It's Rachel Zoe, but this one again was just like in excellent condition. It's animal print, so yeah, a nice, you know, not so basic sweater, but a great quality sweater. This is a top, and I kind of forget I think this is Scotch and Soda. That's like the women's line of Mason Scotch, right? It looks like a women's top, but it's this polka dot button down. This is the tag. I know it's very expensive, and I also picked it up because I've taken a top to Buffalo Exchange, and I remember like my buyer was talking to like her manager, and when she was like deciding like what to buy for me, and she was like, oh, the manager told the buyer, oh, like definitely pick up that because like we're in need of more like higher quality brands. So I know they know this brand and they, you know, like to buy it. So I'm gonna list it myself first, but if I'm not able to sell it myself, it's just not getting a lot of attention, I'll just take it to them, because again, I only paid $1.25 for it. This is an Anthropology sweater that I'll be listing myself. It's just the brand Anthropology, size medium, nice like pink fuchsia color, and I believe it was like a tiny bit alpaca. So yeah, the material, it's just acrylic nylon and then 7% alpaca, but yeah, I can still put alpaca in the title. Let's see, next, this is an LL Bean. It's like a flannel, but it's like lined, so just like a nice heavier duty flannel for the fall. So yeah, it's a size large. There is kind of like some washwear to it, but I think someone would still want it, hopefully, because it's LL Bean, it's good quality. And yeah, I've had luck selling like heavier duty jackets like that, like shackets, so hopefully I have the same luck with that one. This is a J. Crew dress, and I didn't even look at when it was made. Let's see. Oh, it's actually, it's pretty old. It's from 2015, but I picked it up because it's 100% linen. It has a nice print to it and kind of like metallic kind of detailing to it also. So I thought it would be good. Might not sell immediately because linen tends to sell better in the spring and summer, but linen pieces, especially like printed linen pieces, do well for me. Like obviously just basic linen pants and tops can do well, but I've had like my pieces that have like a print to them tend to sell faster than just like the like non-printed one. So I'm excited to have found that because J. Crew is great quality. I found these leggings. You might recognize these from maybe my activewear hauls that I used to do. These are a pair of Tiki leggings. I haven't sold Tiki in so long. I don't even know how they're doing right now on the resale market, but I also know my consignment store knows about the brand and they love buying it. So I'll kind of assess and see, because Tiki, some prints can be super desirable, others can just be super oversaturated. So I'll have to see with this one. It looks like a pretty common print. I've seen it before. I've probably sold it before. But yeah, next, another pair of pants. The pants were like the things that were $2. I remember the piece that was $3. I'll let you know once I get to it. But yeah, so pants, these ones were $2. They're just Target. It's the Wild Fable line, and I first picked them up thinking about taking them to Buffalo Exchange, but I think I'll attempt to sell them myself first, just because I think I could get some money for them. Target stuff, it's just sold at Target. It's not crazy expensive. Some of the stuff is getting kind of steep though, but these I just thought based off of style, because not only are they like cargo pants, but they have like this kind of like Y2K design on one leg, and so I just think, you know, the Y2K style is super in. So I think with, obviously I put it in the title and stuff, I think I'll be able to sell them myself and get more money for them than if I was to take them to Buffalo Exchange. So yeah, I'll try it myself first. They're a size large. And yeah, I've had really good luck with Target stuff too, like selling really fast. Again, not for a lot, just between $15 to $20 plus shipping, so I don't think that's bad. Next piece, this is a Ralph Lauren dress. It's a size 2, but it's in really great condition, and it's like a long sleeve, so it's good for the fall and winter. It kind of has some ruching, and it has this print at the bottom, so I really liked it. I'll list it myself first, and maybe if again it's not getting much attention, it hasn't sold, and you know, by the time like spring comes around, I'll take it to my consignment store. And these, so it's kind of funny because at the bins, like I said, they have very specific pricing, not only for each category, but they also have a list of brands that they say that they'll like mark up because like they're more expensive. And I found these leggings and they felt really nice, and of course they're Lululemon, but like I said, they say on the paper that they'll like mark up Lululemon, and I know some, it depends on, like I said, what cashier you get, and some cashiers, like, they look through everything you get, like they're looking at the tags and they're kind of looking at it and then putting it in the right pile of how much they'll charge you for it. And so I was like, well, if I get a cashier that's like really looking at the pieces, like they're obviously going to see the Lululemon logo on it. So I like turn them inside out when I put, so that way like they wouldn't see it. And so my cashier wasn't even looking too hard. She just, you know, charged me the typical $2 for these, which is great. And I haven't, obviously they need to be sweater shaped. They have some fuzz. They actually, it's just like fuzz. They don't even have pilling on them. It's just like someone was just like wearing this with like a sweater or something. But obviously Lululemon is great, but some pieces don't do the greatest, you know, just like they used to. But this piece, if you can see here, it has like the square size tag on it, and I don't think you'll be able to see like the numbers on it. But this is like the current like Lululemon size dot. Like the oldest size dot would just say like the number size, and then like the slightly newer one would still be a circle with like the style number around the size. But the new ones, the current ones, it's like this square or rectangle with like the size, and then below it has the style number. So I haven't looked these up yet, and off the top of my head, I'm not like a big Lululemon fan, so I don't really know what style these are. But they're like a classic black legging. They do have side pockets, and I think they're like a 7/8 length. So that was super exciting. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good amount, but like honestly I don't even know what a good amount for Lululemon is anymore. But yeah, anyway, $2 was a great price. This was the one piece they charged me $3 for, and honestly I think it's because they categorized it as a jacket. But it's definitely like also a sweater, like it's a knit material, but I wasn't mad about paying $3. It's St. John. I haven't sold St. John in so long, but this is like their classic Santana knit, and it's got like a nice pattern to it. So I'm hoping I could get like, I mean, like $40 would be great. I mean, maybe I can even sell it for more. I'll have to look it up. I know St. John used to do better, but I'm hoping, like, because it's the Santana knit and it's a jacket, it'll do pretty well. Because I think I've tried to sell like their non-Santana knit stuff, and it was just like not getting attention. It is a size 2, and I know St. John collection does better, like, because it's more expensive than St. John Sport. So fingers crossed on this one. Potentially it could pay for like the whole haul, so we'll see. But the last thing I got, I was very excited about, just because at like the one thrift store that I've been going to, because the prices are actually reasonable, they've been marking up like Lulu's maxi or like bridesmaid style dresses a lot. But this is like the slightly older Lulu's tag, so it's not, they might still be selling this style on the website, but it's not like a super new style. But it's like this kind of just like classic bridesmaid style dress. You can wear it, you know, if you're a bridesmaid or maybe just to a wedding or something. I checked it over, no stains or anything. So yeah, I'm excited to list this because Lulu's dresses is kind of what they're known for, kind of what sells the best for me. So I think that'll do very well, and it was only $2, so a great price. But yeah, that was my haul. Nothing too big, just because I can never get that big a haul when I go to the San Diego bins, just because of the way they operate. But I'm like really happy with this trip, so I think it was a success. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. You can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and obviously subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, thanks so much for watching.